Let me teach you the reality of life, how it truly is. The reason why you're a loser, why you're not making it, why you're trying to go to all these conventions. I see people sign up every year thinking they're going to learn something different. No, you're lazy. You know exactly what to do. Even me, in my state of being unable to read and write, I knew exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to wake up every morning and say, God, man, I'm not smart. So guess what? I got to study the same stuff that I got one of the highest scores in the nation on, and do it again and again and again. It's not just there permanently for me. So yeah, it's all stick. The only care you have is like maybe because whenever I take these tests that are real hard, in the back of my brain it's like, good chance you're not going to make it, Goggins. This ain't you, bro. This ain't you. You weren't born like this. This ain't you. The real you, bro, study all you want to. But the second that computer comes on with 50 questions, this ain't you, man. And somehow, I passed again. But that voice brings me back here every time, saying, that ain't you, bro. That ain't you. And I have to outwork that voice when I'm taking that test. And I get to a question I don't know the answer, like, man. And then say, I told you, man. That ain't you. You, 300 lb man, you sit at home. You figure out how to do your hair. That's what you do. How to come to school with the reverse baldness. When you're 16, that's you. So there is no get out of jail free card. This is why I say stay hard. Because when you weren't given the gifts, the only thing you can do in life is stay hard. And I know people cannot stand me. They can't stand this talk. This is all you can do. There's no magic pill or a magic potion. All you can do is outwork the man that God created or woman in you. And what that looks like is unfun. That's why I said, do not do a documentary on me, because people will not see the truth. They will see what they want to see. I don't want to live like that. Good. And you will live exactly the way you live now. Questioning who you are, wondering what is possible, wondering what you are capable of doing. That's how that looks. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. Easy successes may be pleasant, but if they're the only successes you achieve, you'll come to expect quick, effortless results. Then when life hits you hard with a difficult challenge, you'll lack the mental toughness to overcome it. Moreover, you'll never appreciate the easy successes as much as the ones that require blood, sweat, and tears. Does it mean that you should reject easy successes and seek the most difficult ways to accomplish your goals? Of course not. However, you should make sure that you don't deliberately avoid hardships. Resist the temptation to set your aims low. Scoring exclusively easy wins might feel good, but you're limiting your potential that way over the long term. Make sure that you always have at least one big, ambitious, and demanding goal in life, as that's where the power of self-discipline shines, where most personal growth happens, and which delivers the greatest feeling of having accomplished something worth doing. Receive wealth or prosperity without arrogance, and be ready to let it go. Never take self-discipline for granted or assume that if you can control your urges, you're now invincible. Humility plays an important role in helping you maintain self-control. An arrogant person will be more likely to unnecessarily test their willpower, which will eventually lead to their downfall. This happens because of the restraint bias, the tendency for people to overestimate how capable they are of controlling impulsive behaviors. Research shows that people who have an inflated belief in their self-control overexpose themselves to temptations, such as recovering smokers putting themselves in situations tempting them to smoke, which increases the risk of a relapse. Assume that your self-discipline is like prosperity. It's possible that it will stay with you for a long time, but it's also possible that it will disappear. Consequently, you'll work harder to keep it in your life. If it does go away when you make some mistakes, you'll accept it with more tranquility and be more likely to regain it quickly. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You're able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Self-discipline is a lot like dealing with fear. When you face temptations, look them straight in the eye and send them packing. The next time they appear in your life, you'll be able to say to yourself, I managed to overcome them once. I can handle them this time as well. The more times you